So, if you're a leader, doesn't matter if you're running a tiny startup or a massive corporation, you face the same fundamental choice every single day. And honestly, how you answer it pretty much defines everything. So, what's it going to be? Are you going to lead with inspiration, painting this incredible picture of what's possible? Or do you lead with structure, laying down a crystal clear, step-by-step path to get there? It's a choice that really shapes your impact, so let's break down how to make the right call. We're about to dive into two really powerful and pretty much opposite ways of leading. And by the end of this, you won't just get what they are, you'll have a playbook for knowing exactly when to use each one. Okay, first up, transactional leadership. The easiest way to think about this is as the management side of leadership. It's all about process, order, and getting predictable results. It basically runs on a very simple, very clear exchange. You do this for me, and in return, you get that. And what does that look like in practice? Well, it's built on a few solid pillars. You've got super clear tasks, almost like a checklist. Everyone has a defined role, there's no confusion. Performance is tracked with hard numbers. You hit your goals, you get rewarded. You miss them, there are consequences. It's a system that's really designed for control and efficiency. Now, let's flip the coin completely over. On the other side, you have transformational leadership. And this is a totally different ballgame. This isn't about managing a process, it's about leading a movement. The whole focus here is on inspiring people to look past their own self-interest and work for the good of the team and for a bigger mission. And the difference is just night and day. Instead of a to-do list, you're leading with a powerful vision. You're looking way out into the future. It's about connecting with people on an emotional level and empowering them as individuals. The goal here is to really nurture their growth and spark brand new ideas, getting everyone to think like they own a piece of the company. So here's the thing, and it's really important. One style is not inherently better than the other. Not at all. There's simply different tools for different jobs. The real skill of leadership is knowing which tool to pull out of the toolbox and when. Just think about it like this. If the building is on fire, you need a transactional leader to give clear, direct commands. Everybody, out that door now. There's zero time for a brainstorming session. But if you're trying to invent the next big thing or build an amazing company culture, you have to inspire belief. That's a job for a transformational leader. See? Context is everything. Okay, theory is great and all, but let's see how this stuff actually plays out in some of the most successful organizations on the entire planet. Take McDonald's, for example. Their global empire is basically a monument to transactional leadership. The reason a Big Mac in Tokyo tastes exactly like one in Toledo is because of brutally efficient systems, strict step-by-step procedures, and constant performance metrics. It's a machine built for predictability, not for culinary experimentation. Now contrast that with Microsoft under Satya Nadella. I mean, when he took over, the company was kind of stagnating. He didn't just come in and tweak some processes, he completely transformed the culture. He shifted it from a company of know-it-alls to a company of learn-it-alls. He sold this grand vision for the cloud and AI, empowered his teams, and in doing so, he totally reshaped Microsoft's identity and its future. And all of this brings us to a really crucial insight. Leadership isn't just an either-or choice, it's a spectrum. The absolute best leaders don't just park themselves at one end. They have the agility to move along this line, from control to adapting to inspiring, depending entirely on what the moment demands of them. And that leads us to probably the most important idea in this whole explainer. The best leaders don't pick a style. They learn how to integrate both. You know, this quote just nails it perfectly. Vision without structure is chaos. Structure without vision is stagnation. A huge, powerful vision with no plan to back it up. That's just a daydream. And a perfect, detailed plan with no inspiring purpose behind it, that's just a grind. To really succeed, you absolutely need both. And you see this in the world's most elite organizations. Tesla combines this mythical, transformational vision with ruthless, transactional manufacturing goals. The Navy SEALs rely on absolute, life-or-death transactional structure, but their true power comes from a deeply transformational culture of trust, purpose, and empowerment. It works. Okay, so how do we make this real for you? How can you actually start to apply this both-and mindset in your own leadership? Let's think of it as a simple formula. On one side of the equation, you have your transactional tools. That's the clarity and the execution. Then you add to that your transformational tools, the big vision and the inspiration. When you combine them, you get real, sustainable growth. But if you neglect one side, the whole equation just falls apart. So, let's wrap this up with the 4 things you absolutely have to remember. Number 1, transactional gives you control and clarity. Number 2, transformational gives you purpose and innovation. 3, context is king. The situation always tells you which style to lean into. And finally, number 4, the real goal is to integrate both. You have to be an architect of not just the big picture, but also of the daily actions that make it happen.
So now it's time to turn the lens on yourself. Ask yourself honestly, am I giving my team the clarity they need to get the job done? And at the same time, am I inspiring them to grow and think beyond their job description? Do I really know when to step in and manage the details? And, maybe more importantly, when to step back and let the team soar?
And that really leaves us with the final critical question. It's not about being one type of leader. It's about having the wisdom to be the right leader for the right moment. So when will you manage and when will you inspire? The answer you give to that question, day in and day out, is what will define your leadership journey.